Leiden University, located in the city of Leiden, is the oldest university in the Netherlands. The university was founded in 1575 by William, Prince of Orange, leader of the Dutch Revolt in the 80 Years' War. The Dutch royal family and Leiden University still have a close relationship. Queens Juliana and Beatrix and King Willem-Alexander are all former students. Leiden University has 7 faculties, over 50 departments, and enjoys an outstanding international reputation. In 2013, Leiden was the highest-ranked university in the Netherlands in the Times Higher Education World University Rankings, where it was rated as the 28th best university worldwide and 61st for international reputation. Shanghai Jiao Tong University's 2011 academic ranking of world universities ranked Leiden University as the 29th best university worldwide. The Times Higher Education World University Rankings consistently ranked Leiden University as the best university in continental Europe for arts and humanities. The university is associated with 10 leaders and prime ministers of the Netherlands, including the current Prime Minister Mark Rutte, 9 foreign leaders, among them the 6th President of the United States, John Quincy Adams, a Secretary General of NATO, a President of the International Court of Justice, and 16 recipients of the Nobel Prize. The university came into particular prominence during the Dutch Golden Age, when scholars from around Europe were attracted to the Dutch Republic due to its climate of intellectual tolerance and Leiden's international reputation. During this time, Leiden was home to such figures as René Descartes, Rembrandt, Christian Huygens, Hugo Grotius, Baruch Spinoza, and Baron d'Holbach. The university is a member of the Coimbra Group, the Europeum, and a League of European Research Universities. Leiden University houses more than 40 national and international research institutes. History. In 1575, the emerging Dutch Republic did not have any universities in its northern heartland. The only other university in the Habsburg Netherlands was the University of Leuven in southern Leuven, firmly under Spanish control. The scientific Renaissance had begun to highlight the importance of academic study, so Prince William founded the first Dutch university in Leiden, to give the northern Netherlands an institution that could educate its citizens for religious purposes, but also to give the country and its government educated men in other fields. It is said the choice fell on Leiden as a reward for the heroic defensive Leiden against Spanish attacks in the previous year. Ironically, the name of Philip II of Spain, William's adversary, appears on the official foundation certificate, as he was still the de jure Count of Holland. Philip II replied by forbidding any subject to study in Leiden. Originally located in the convent of St. Barbara, the university moved to the Folie de Bagane church in 1577 and in 1581 to the convent of the White Nuns, a site which it still occupies, though the original building was destroyed by fire in 1616. The presence within half a century of the date of its foundation of such scholars as Justus Lipsius, Joseph Scaliger, Franciscus Gomarus, Hugo Grotius, Jacobus Arminius, Daniel Heinsius, and Gerhard Johann Vossius rapidly made Leiden University into a highly regarded institution that attracted students from across Europe in the 17th century. Renowned philosopher Baruch Spinoza was based close to Leiden during this period and interacted with numerous scholars at the university. The learning and reputation of Jacobus Gronovius, Hermann Boerhaave, Tiberius Hemsterhuis, and David Ruinken, among others, enabled Leiden to maintain its reputation for excellence down to the end of the 18th century. At the end of the 19th century, Leiden University again became one of Europe's leading universities. At the world's first university low-temperature laboratory, Professor Heike Kamerlingons achieved temperatures of only 1 degree above absolute zero of -273 degrees Celsius. In 1908 he was also the first to succeed in liquefying helium and can be credited with the discovery of the superconductivity in metals. Kamerlingons was awarded the Nobel Prize for Physics in 1913. 3 other professors received the Nobel Prize for the research performed at Universität-Leiden. Hendrik Antoon Lawrence and Peter Zeeman received the Nobel Prize for their pioneering work in the field of optical and electronic phenomena, and the physiologist Willem Einthoven for his invention of the string galvanometer, which, among other things, enabled the development of electrocardiography. These Nobel Prize winners, but also the physicists Albert Einstein, Enrico Fermi and Paul Ehrenfest, the Arabist and Islam expert Christiaan Snijder, the law expert Cornelis van Vollenhoven and historian Johan Huizinga, were among those who pushed the university into a place of international prominence during the 1920s and 1930s. In 2005, the manuscript of Einstein on the quantum theory of the monatomic ideal gas was discovered in one of Leiden's libraries. At present, Leiden has a firmly established international position among the top research institutes in many fields, including the natural sciences, medicine, social and behavioral sciences, law, arts and letters. Of the 77 Spinoza Premi, 19 were granted to professors of the Universität-Leiden. Literary historian Fritz van Oostrom was the first professor of Leiden to be granted the Spinoza Award for his work on developing the NLCM Center into a top research center. Other Spinoza Premi winners are linguists Frederick Kortland and Peter Muisken, mathematician Hendrik Lenstra, physicists Carlo Beenakker, Jan Zaanen and Dirk Boomester, astronomers Ewan van Dissewijk, Maren Franks and Alexander T. Ellens, transplantation biologist Els Gulmi, clinical epidemiologist Fritz Rosendahl, pedagogue Marinus van Igersendorn, archaeologists Will Robrooks and Corinne Hoffman, neurologist Michel Ferrari, classicist Ineke Sluter, social psychologist Naomi Elimas, statistician Ade van der Vaart. Among other leading professors are W.I.M. Blogmans, professor of medieval history, and Willem Adelaar, professor of Amerindian languages. The portraits of many famous professors since the earliest days hang in the university aula, one of the most memorable places, as Niebuhr called it, in the history of science. The university library, which has more than 5.2 million books and 50,000 journals, also has a number of internationally renowned special collections of Western and Oriental manuscripts, printed books, archives, prints, drawings, photographs, maps, and atlases. It houses the largest collections worldwide on Indonesia and the Caribbean. Scholars from all over the world visit Leiden University Library, the oldest in the Netherlands. The research activities of the Scaliger Institute focus on these special collections and concentrate particularly on the various aspects of the transmission of knowledge and ideas through texts and images from antiquity to the present day. Among the institutions affiliated with the University of the KITLV are Royal Netherlands Institute of Southeast Asian and Caribbean Studies, the Observatory 1633, the Natural History Museum with a very complete anatomical cabinet, the Rijksmuseum van Oud-Heden, with specially valuable Egyptian and Indian departments, a museum of Dutch antiquities from the earliest times, and 3 ethnographical museums, of which the nucleus was Philip Franz von Siebold's Japanese collections. The anatomical and pathological laboratories of the university are modern, and the museums of geology and mineralogy have been restored. The Hortus Botanicus is the oldest botanical garden in the Netherlands, and one of the oldest in the world. Plants from all over the world have been carefully cultivated here by experts for more than 4 centuries. The Clusius Garden, the 18th-century orangey with its monumental tub plants, the rare collection of historical trees hundreds of years old, the Japanese Seibold Memorial Museum symbolizing the historical link between East and West, the tropical greenhouses with the world-class plant collections, and the Central Square and Conservatory exhibiting exotic plants from South Africa and Southern Europe. Research at Leiden is well developed. There are many university research institutes and Leiden participates in over 40 nationwide research schools, 12 of which being located in the heart of Leiden. In 2012, Leiden entered into a strategic alliance with Delft University of Technology and Erasmus University Rotterdam in order for the universities to increase the quality of the research and teaching. The university is also the unofficial home of the Bilderberg Group, a meeting of high-level political and economic figures from North America and Europe. In the past 100 years, rare honorary degrees have been granted to figures such as Winston Churchill and Nelson Mandela. The institution, the university, has no central campus. Its buildings are spread over the city. Some buildings, like the Gravenstein, are very old, while buildings like Lipsius and Gallia are so much more modern. The university is divided into 7 major faculties which offer approximately 50 undergraduate degree programs and over 100 graduate programs. In recent years, the university has also expanded to The Hague, which is home to Leiden University College The Hague, a liberal arts and sciences college, and the departments of public administration, international relations and politics. It occupies a number of buildings in the historic center of the city, including a college building in Longe-Voorhout. Education. Undergraduate programs. Most of the university's departments offer their own degree program. Undergraduate programs lead to either a BA, BSc or LB degree. Other degrees, such as the B.Eng or B.Fa, are not awarded at Leiden University. Graduate studies. Students can choose from a range of graduate programs. Most of the above-mentioned undergraduate programs can be continued with either a general or a specialized graduate program. Leiden University offers more than 100 graduate programs leading to either MA, MSc, MPhil, or LLM degrees. The MPhil is a special research degree and only awarded by selected departments of the university. Admission to these programs is highly selective and primarily aimed at those students opting for an academic career. Some of the notable graduate programs are doctorate programs. In addition, most departments, affiliated institutes or faculties offer doctorate programs or positions, leading to the PhD degree. Most of the PhD programs offered by the university are concentrated in several research schools or institutes, research schools and affiliated institutes. Leiden University has more than 50 research and graduate schools and institutes. Some of them are fully affiliated with one faculty of the university, while others are interfaculty institutes or even inter-university institutes. Notable alumni and professors. International acclaim. In the 2009 QS World University Rankings list, the University of Leiden was ranked inside the top 100 for the 4th consecutive year. However, in 2010 it dropped 22 places in the QS World University Rankings to 82nd from its position of 60th in the 2009 QS Rankings. In the 2012 QS World University rankings, Leiden was named in 75th place in the academic ranking of world universities compiled by Shanghai Jiao Tong University. Leiden has been in the top 100 universities worldwide since the table's inception in 2003, and in 2012 was ranked 73rd overall. The following is an overview of the QS rankings from 2011 onward as Times Higher Education World University Rankings and QS World University Rankings, and Academic Ranking of World Universities from 2003 up to 2016. An overview of the QS World University Rankings by subjects.